Okay, you're looking in on a foreigner in the Philippines again. This one is Balalut. This one is Talik. And who's this one?
Pedring.
Pedring. Of course, I knew that. This is Pedring. Well, Pedring has been dropped. And what we're going to look at now is we're going to look at this boy climb this tree and get some material for making brooms. Okay, so he's going to do this barefoot. I can't even stand without my shoes, but he's going to climb a tree barefoot. And he's also going to use the bolo. I can't imagine giving this to a 10-year-old if I was in Florida. I just can't. This is probably, for all I know, this was made from a car spring. It's been in the family for a long time, if you look at it. And he's going to use this to cut down some leaves, which they're going to make small, stiff brooms from. Here you go. Let's go. Do your thing. Off come the slippers, on into the bare feet.
Paghinay.
Oh boy. No, thank you. I have no interest in...
Paghinay, Lot. Pedring. You cannot do that, Han?
Connie's not going to do that. I don't think so. Not when you think, hey, not when you think that there are rats living up in that thing. For all I know, they may be up there now. Who knows? Imagine climbing that far, being that far above the ground, and then having a surprise visit from a rat that's living there.
Yeah, and
It's
the worst,
wind in the willows. These are rats.
yeah, the worst also is snakes, you know.
And snakes too.
Yeah.
Well,
There-
how courageous of me to let the boy go up there. I don't know whether you can see.
Yeah, but snakes are only goes to the coconut, which is in the wild, you know.
Well, aren't we in the wild now?
Not totally. Duha ka buok.
Okay, there's the first leaf, the first branch. Of course I could do that, but I can only do that on Thursdays. Is it Thursday today?
Friday.
Ah, it's Friday. Damn, we should have done this yesterday. Oh well, Balalut can do it.
Yeah, Sugar wants to go.
And all the dogs are there. And that's Nana yelling instructions. Oh, she's coming. She's got her small stool, so she's going to direct the action. This is an area, we're under the mango tree right now, and this is an area where the carabao is most of the time. And you can see the carabao pizza.
Yeah, and that.
Anybody want pizza, honey? I was just offering Talik pizza. Oh, she doesn't want any pizza. What? Why?
Paghinay, balulot.
Okay, he's coming down.
Good job. And this is my favorite chicken. Roaster, Pedring. Oh.
Okay. So once you get the leaf down, you take those off like this, and then they can split and get the centre part of the leaf, and they make up these little collections of those leaves for the broom. There's Balalu with his bolo. You can see that actually he's just 10 years old, but he knows how to use that thing.
That's Nanay there. Nanay, say hi. Hi to your pants.
I don't like the way that she waves that knife, you know that? It's a little bit like the Psycho movie.
Yeah,
And,
the Conjuring.
you're going to do it down here in situ?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So we can watch how she strips off that leaf. Ah, Balalu has already done it, look. So they strip off that center part.
Naiusa nga ito nga sipol
This
talik.
here, look. This. Are you seeing this?
Yeah.
They strip off this center part. And then they bunch this. They bunch this up and put all into. Once they've cleaned this up, which you can see Balalu is doing now, and they put those all together, and I'm guessing that they dry out a little. Do they?
They cleaned it, you know,
Clean
and
that like this, look.
yeah, and you can
They
solve
do
that.
it with a knife. They do it with a knife or a bolo.
Yeah.
Their fingernails, like I'm doing, like a silly foreigner. And anyway, once they bunch those all together and tie them, then they use them as a broom.
You can sold that in the market for 10
For
pesos.
10 pesos. What are we waiting for?
But it takes
10
a long.
pesos. My God, 10 pesos, that's 25 cents. We could be rich.
Yeah, but it takes time, you know,
Uh-huh.
because one broom is like how many of that?
Probably 40 or 50.
No, it's not, maybe 500 or 400 piece.
400? No, you'd have to use an entire coconut tree to get 110.
Maybe 100 or 150 pieces.
I don't think so.
How many pieces, Nanay? For the one broom? Yeah, she said 200.
200.
200 for 10 pesos.
200 for 10 pesos. Oh gosh.
Maybe it's an hour of work or 2 hours. You know, it depends on how fast you are when doing it.
Does this mean I can't have my sports car? Oh well.
Oh, by the way, we will not talk about sports car because later you're going to ride the Carabao. Exciting!
The Carabao is a big investment for people here in the hills. They're about what is it, 20,000
Yeah, for the
pesos
big
a Carabao.
one.
And from what I've seen, they're very docile, but if you go near them when they've got their baby around, they're not so docile, and they've got horns. So I'm very cautious around them. But apparently one of the things that I have to do a video on, which my wife, she who must be obeyed, is telling me, is that I'm going to ride the Carabao. Okay, so it's not like being in Texas where they ride the bull in a bar. No, it's not like that. The Carabao will be very well behaved, and probably I will have either Talik or Balalut with me, or both. So I'll just be the foreigner in the middle. It'll be a foreigner sandwich. So we're going to show that later, and we'll see how that goes. So we're at that stage now where we've actually put together one of the brooms. You can see how that works. All of those, and there are about 200 I think in each broom. So that will be used for dry earth and in the house. And that will dry out and become quite strong later. And you can see even Talik knows how to use a knife without hurting herself. I don't know quite what Balalut is doing there. But anyway, he's doing something. So this is the end result of our little tree climbing escapade. And I think part of this video was the Carabao ride, such as it was. That ride consisted of me climbing on the Carabao, sitting there, talking, climbing off. Works for me. You've been watching a foreigner in the Philippines. Please, you can donate. GoFundMe, Island Hilltop Community by Terence Flannery, or visit us on Facebook, terence.flannery@gmail.com. Thanks for looking. Bye for now.
Tali click. Bye-bye. Balolot. Nanay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.